Hey guys, David from Medellin, beautiful Colombia. Drowning in the business versus floating on top. So there are two great lessons from this success story today. The first one is, are you in the overwhelm zone or are you in the challenge zone? Now Jane was drowning. She's a superhuman, a superwoman, and she was handling about 5 different jobs, and she's being a mother and she's running a household. She could do it all, but she was overwhelmed. So what we had to do for her was dial it way back. And see, when there's overwhelm, there's fear. Some of us call it stress. So what we did is dial it back. And the way you dial it back, number one, you prioritize. What is absolutely essential in this next 6 months? What's absolutely essential this week? So we prioritize, and then with all the other stuff, we worked out how to ditch it. Maybe you delegate. Maybe you completely eliminate it and you just don't do that anymore because it's not your priority. Or maybe you postpone it. 6 months from now, when you have more space, have a better support system. So, are you in the overwhelm zone or are you in the challenge zone where you're positively challenged and you don't have too much stimulation or too much risk? The second lesson from this success story is self-care. Do you need self-care? Now, when I was first asked this 15 years ago, I was asked, how do you self-soothe? I'm like, what the fuck is that? Self-soothe? I didn't know what it meant. But what my coach was talking about was, how do you take care of yourself? So over the years, I had to work it out. Bubble baths are good. Massages are good. Walking in nature, talking with friends, talking with my coach, playing piano, playing guitar. You've got to work out for yourself what self-care is. Now, Jane went and took a 5-hour date with herself. She didn't think she'd last 30 minutes. It was 5 hours. So, the 2 lessons from this success story. My questions for you are you in the overwhelm zone or the challenge zone? And could you use some self-care? And what would that look like for you? So either send me a private comment or post it in the comments. Now, if you believe this video could be useful to someone you know, kindly share it. If you believe I can help someone you know, kindly introduce us. Cheers.